What's up, everybody? Back in Reworks Garage. So we're gonna go with still a small garage, working on building the bigger one. Got my headlamp on because the shop lighting is not great. But I went ahead today, installed my foot dimmer I needed to install. I got some other small parts like your steam vent fitting right there. I'm gonna run that to the front of my water pump right down there. I'll show you in a sec. That's gonna run from the one vent of the head. It connects between the two and then runs down to your front water pumps. How I'm gonna do it. Some people do it to the front of their radiator hose, but I don't really want to do that, so I gotta install that. I put on my fuel fitting at the bottom, and then I got a couple other small things I gotta do. I gotta install my gauge actually in my dash and paint that, and then brake switch, do all my grounds, and then fan clutch, fill the motor with fluids, and just clean up some of the wiring, and then waiting for my computer to get back, and we are ready to install. Oh, upper radiator hose. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I look like a cave miner right now, and we're gonna install that, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Here's where you can see where I drilled. It's a 1/8 MPT to a 1/4. It's gonna connect over there to that nipple, if you can see it. I might just unplug some of my wires, but that's where it's gonna run. It's gonna sit in there like that. We're gonna run that hose over there. I gotta put some clamps on my lower radiator hose. Then all these wires I just have thrown to the side because I gotta organize and hook them up. And yeah, I'm gonna finish up my headlights, I guess, today. And maybe test my air ride out today. We'll see. So let's get started on that. Pretty much got all the ground wires hooked up. Lower radiator hose, upper radiator hose. Started cutting. Wires loomed. Penis! Penis! Mason's still struggling on the Camaro. Dash painted. Continue on to the next day. So I have a better update when you can actually see it. It's dark right now. Focus. So we've diverted. A couple weeks back, me and Blake made an impulse decision driving 8 hours to West Virginia.
All of my savings gone.
All of his savings gone to pick up something you can't get for under 10 grand usually, but we'll go ahead and show you what it is right now, and it's already torn apart within 2 weeks because we're gonna turbo it. So, brake clip, perfect. So it's a T3 turbo setup, 60 mil turbo, top mount turbo manifold.
Yeah, we got the intercooler, all that ready. We have the feed line ready to go. Now we're gonna tap the block in order to get the return line going, because they say it's not recommended to tap the oil pan. So
yeah, so we're gonna just drill a hole in the block and hope for the best. I mean, honestly though, yeah, we still have to relocate the battery. We still gotta put the new injectors in, and then also
Z1 Motorsports sent me one injector for $140. I was like, no. Back to the eBay life.
So I guess now we're gonna go ahead and take the header off, and then they say to drill it right down there in an empty spot. Most SR20s have that already marked, or they already have that drilled.
Yeah.
They already tap in there. You just gotta tap it bigger.
Well, the feed lines and stuff on the that DETs are like, I think the feed comes from one of these like bases right there, and then that is usually the stock return too. But
I don't know. Right now
we're running the feed from the complete opposite side. Yep. So
screw it. We just want to get it right
from where they oil the stock oil.
Oh yeah, and also one weekend we had the rear end welded. So it's got a welded diff as well. Diff. Welded diff, LSD rear, sick. So we're gonna drill a hole in this fucker and call it a 10-minute blow up. So pray for us.
All right, currently getting ready.
First thing is you're gonna need some sort of small drill bit. We're doing a 22-30 seconds hole.
Yeah, but we had to. I went to literally
every part store in the
part store to get this. So then I had to actually order it from Home Depot. So that was no.
But start with a smaller drill bit. We're gonna drill a pilot hole that we just don't screw it up and do it very unevenly. And then we got some axle grease, any type of grease. Just gonna shove her in there like we did your sister. And no, we just need to do that so that we're gonna try to avoid putting as many metal shavings in the motor as possible.
Hold on. If someone's sister is that wide,
she's a hoe. Did we even see if we can reach this drill down here?
No, we haven't seen it. We haven't tested this.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a cock.
Yeah, we're
gonna have to get the smaller drill. Hold on. I need the smaller.
All right, we'll come back with the smaller drill, and hopefully we're trying to tap is that one right there. So we'll see. In videos I've seen that actually it's like tapped a little bit of like the outer where the oil pan sits. So I don't know, we'll see. Sometimes I hit the girdle or whatever, but oh well. Alright, back with a smaller drill.
It's like butter. We're gonna start like that, come out. See how the shaving stick to it? That's the grease.
Yeah.
That's the point of it. Wipe it off. Back in your sister. So we're gonna call grease from now on your sister.
Dipping it in the sister. And worst case scenario, if we get metal shavings, then we're gonna take the oil pan off. And
worst case scenario, we're drilling in the completely wrong spot.
Oh yeah, that's also valid.
And then we'll cry and put a LS.
And, you know,
in it.
maybe no, not LS. Yeah, keep it JDM.
LS, baby.
LS if I was making it a drift.
Comment down below if you want to see a real men's motor.
Real men's. Like the motor in that. Yeah. Or the other car over there that's not seen yet.
Hey, I think we're through though. Oh yeah.
If you move back and forth, you should be straight.
Definitely through. So that's how easy that goes in.
So, let me zoom in on it.
Oh yeah. So now I think we're just gonna
see
step.
a little pilot hole. We're gonna go up each drill bit till we get to the 23rd.
Yeah. So we started with a 1/8 drill bit, and then now we're just gonna jump up to a 1/4, and then probably go to a 3/8, half, and then that way just slower and better. Take your time. We already drained the motor of oil as well. That's why it's not spewing. I mean, I don't know if it would spew out of there, but
definitely would leak.
Oh yeah.
Unless we're tapping the complete wrong thing.
Dude, this is a cock of an area. This is gonna be a problem if we can't reach it.
Oh, with the bigger drill bits?
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of.
We already started drilling it, so yeah, we're.
Oh yeah, we're in it.
There's no going back now.
How are we gonna? I don't want to drill it at an angle because we still got it. Okay, I got it. There we go. Right there. This is all funny until it blows up.
It never starts again. And then we'll be doing a motor swap.
LS.
Yeah. More content. More
1J swap. Just kidding.
Can't afford that.
We can't afford that life. Okay, so I think that's through. Let's see. It's just kind of a bitch to get in there. But
well, that's why most people do it with the motor out.
Well,
but who has time to pull a whole motor? Well, I mean, it's not like it takes that much time, but who wants to do that?
Yeah, we're definitely through.
Nice.
Hardest part is
noise.
hardest part really. Oh, do they get longer? Dude. Fuck. Where's the big bit?
The big one that I have? Oh, it's right here.
Where's the Moby Huge?
Absolute.
How's this open?
BBC
Was this
bit.
child-proof? Dude, you see how long this is? What are we gonna do if we can't get this in?
I have no idea. We should be able to, yeah. Dude, most of the girth is the length is the.
Hold on. It's cold out. I did not think this part through. Look at this. Oh my god.
See you, Nate.
Where you going?
I got a date with Jim.
I thought you were working on your car today. You're fake.
I am. I thought you were working on your car. What's Cody doing?
We're tap. Do you want me to drill a hole in my motor?
Only one way to learn.
This guy, douchebag. That Camaro will never run. Anyways.
I wonder if I go like this.
Whatever. You can try to like tuck it up in and then.
This is a problem. Dude, I'm afraid I'm gonna break your AC line.
It's like the AC works anyways.
Alright, fuck it. shit, it's not all the way through. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that's cool.
What we're working with now. Oh god. The strap gets stuck on everything.
I just put it on there for stabilization.
Yeah, okay.
You probably cut it now. We can just cut two.
Yeah, we'll get back to you guys when we have the actual hole through, getting ready to thread it. But before we have any other problems, maybe, yeah. All right.
Slight change of plans. We're gonna go get a right angle drill because we don't want to destroy the motor. So
Or drill at an angle and
yeah,
absolutely.
So I'm gonna work on the C10 while he goes and gets a right angle drill bit. Don't do this at home, bitches. We're back, fuckers. Right angle drill.
Yeah, I drove to Harbor Freight for no reason. Yeah. Forgot our dad has every tool in the world.
We got the Moby huge. And hopefully it fits though, because there's still a slim chance it don't.
Oh, it's not 3/8.
No, I'm saying in the area.
Oh yeah, yeah, valid. And for everyone who owns SR, F this intake.
Yeah, intake
It
sucks.
is absolutely
in SRs.
awful.
Definitely replace it. First mod before turbo in it. 10 out of 10 recommend. It blows. Alright, let's say
Two-piece, but you can only take it off together. It's awful.
almost there. Little much in the grease. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, it's easier to do this kind of stuff when it's not yours, you know?
What? That's easy to justify drilling the motor when it's not yours. Oh god.
What's behind this?
That's fine, what?
This hole? It's the girdle, right?
Yeah, it should be the girdle, and you kind of hit, like, when you do it, you hit, like, the oil pan gasket lines up. But I mean, it's fine if you hit the girdle or any of that, they say. Not really a big deal. I mean, it probably is a slight deal. Probably isn't supposed to happen, but you know, it is what it is. Welcome to Gaping SR20.
I don't know. What is it drilling right now? I just hope I'm not widening that hole too much. Grab your oil fitting real quick.
See if I can find it. It's actually, do it like this. Yeah, this is like all the parts. It's terrible. Kind of organized. Definitely key to working on anything is organization, and that's not it right now. Oh, for God's sake. Hold on, I'll come back. Now we're back. Found the fitting. Hopefully, you know. Oh my god, I'm glowing right now. Anyways. Yeah, the fittings are here.
Okay, cool. Cool. Okay.
You just think you're hitting something else?
I just, if you look. Whew, it's just taking me a while to punch that back wall. Dude, you're gonna have to clean this off real good.
Oh, with my oil pan and stuff?
No, I'm getting grease all over it.
Over what?
This.
Oh.
Oh god, it almost took me for a ride. I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's gotta be the oil pan right there. It's gotta be what I just hit. You know what I mean? That last thick piece of metal. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh god.
What do we think of the fat boy?
Oh no, where'd it go? I need to take that, yeah. Getting that without no shavings would have been a mother. Look at that. Slow and steady wins the race here.
Well, I was just doing this. I'll show you guys more of the car.
Yeah, do that.
As you can see, right hand boys. Stock interior for the most part. And honestly, when I bought this car, the interior was pretty mint, except for this little, like, it looks like someone took a stogie and was like, but I bought this shift knob. It's like an old school looking Nismo one. And then NRG quick disconnect, and this grip royal rim, or not rim, god, wheel came with it. Now we also have this weird like meter type thing. Not sure what it is. It's not really hooked up and wired, but it has batteries, so I mean it comes on, but it's not reading anything, obviously, since it's not hooked up to the car. But yeah, the only modifications I've done on the interior so far is painting like these rails to match the rims and whatnot. But hopefully, you know, we upgrade the rims eventually. Bleeded cat, you know, all that stuff. Only really damage on the car was like this little sort of dent in the quarter right there. But other than that, she's pretty, man.
Heat guns don't play
Yeah,
games.
check out this custom mod. The coolant sensor. Yeah, this guy
So
before me
JDM.
tried to, I guess, read the coolant temp from straight off the radiator hose. What a sick mod. Yeah, good idea there.
Oh, she's overheating. She shut down on me.
I think the battery might have died. You only had 2 bars. Let's give her a good whiff.
One.
Alright, we'll come back when we start drilling again.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back. Got a new battery. Oh yeah, now you want to use the grease on. And he's like, oh, we're just gonna go for oil pan. We don't have to worry about.
Lick it.
Ugh.
Look at that.
We don't have to worry about shaving.
Oh, it's a perfect nub.
Right in there. Oh.
Ow.
Cars could talk, man. This thing would be moaning.
Be like, yeah.
Right there. Probably like a dike or something.
Yeah, I'd be like, don't do it no more.
Please. No, it'd be Japanese. What am I saying?
Yeah.
It'd be sound like an anime. Nani? No. Yeah. Euro Talk, if the car was an anime though, this would have to be like. What's a good anime character? Well, I have a Goku sticker, but I don't think it's like the. That'd be like a GTR. It might be like Gohan or something.
Hi.
What?
I told you I did. I canceled the order, but they won't let me put in your name.
He's talking to us on the Ring camera.
Get your card. And they said a picture won't count.
We'll be back when this is over.
What?
Alright, boys. Hole drilled.
Everything is drilled,
All the way to
man.
the girdle. Now we're gonna sit here and
we're gonna thread and tap
thread
it
it up and put the fitting in.
That's pretty easy though. We did take a picture. We do have some shavings down in the
Right
bottom
there.
of the oil pan though.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to pull the let me flip this around. The oil pan out so we can, but we planned on that anyways because just for safety precautions and not blowing the motor.
But it still was better than pulling the motor.
For sure.
Definitely if you're gonna do it though, get a right angle drill. That'll.
Well, if you're doing it with it in the motor, for sure.
Yeah, if you're leaving the motor in the car, definitely don't recommend Milwaukee. This is like our 4th Milwaukee that's burnt up. It's not burnt up yet, but I got
DeWalt to the day we die, baby.
DeWalt is the best.
Facts on
Better
it.
than Makita too.
We only have like one Makita drill.
I
though.
started
Oh, no,
off
we have like
Makita.
2. Yeah.
I mean, I love
Right. What is it? Ryobi for the win.
Ryobi?
Dude, it's good and
their grinders are
affordable.
decent.
Good and affordable.
It's like McDonald's, delicious. Not
There's
really.
the
McDonald's makes your ass
LS swap boys. DLS. On air
Hopefully it'll start in a week.
Aww. Yeah, when the guy gives you your ECU back.
I'm just waiting on the computer on that one.
Alright.
Let's
See. We'll cut to when we're threading it.
yeah.
Alright, so
Well, not
currently
to
about to
start
stay
my
right
motor.
on the C10.
I don't have a computer. This is
Yeah. For Silvia though, we're currently waiting for my brother. He is working on that terrible Camaro Mason. It's all made around here. Trying to hopefully get it to start. Or not start, air ride to work. Starting soon though. I was getting it on film.
I was talking about.
Shut up, like it's not talking.
Yeah, whatever. Oh god. He's puckering.
Yeah, not.
Oh, wow. Honey nut.
Brought to you by
Oh. Brought to you by Harbor Freight.
Oh my god, my nuts aren't big enough.
Yeah,
Intermission.
say that again.
Intermission. I need the nuts, I got the shaft, baby.
Alright.
Don't be ever this tap and die set. I swear to God, when you leave all the stuff out. Did my truck almost just start?
Made it click.
Why is my air ride not kicking on though? That's not good. Okay. So what's our problem here? Solenoid's working.
That's good.
Oh, let's see. So it doesn't work, keys off. My truck totally tried to start though. That's scary. Come on! Oh, gotta get out the voltmeter.
Well, we'll cut back. So, he diagnosed the problem.
Yeah, I just forgot to put
He completely ignored this big yellow wire.
Well, I just have everything loosely hooked up right now because I don't have my computer. I'm not trying to fire my truck up, but it almost just started though because I put it too far. So we need a.
No, battery's low.
What?
Battery's low.
Watch me get juice.
Alright, so what's going on, guys? So we're back, like, probably weeks later. We never recorded the actual ending to that video of the tap for the return. So, I mean, we have the finished product now. I guess this is a little sneak peek at upcoming videos of where we're at with the Silvia currently. But, you know, we'll see. So, as you can see, we have the fitting in right there. See, all we did was, you know, you just want to tap and die sets, you know, we threaded it in, used a crescent wrench, yeah. Used a crescent wrench, just turned that thing. I mean, it went good. And then, believe it or not, had to pull the transmission off in order to drop the oil pan to get all the metal shavings out, because I mean we wanted to be extra cautious and make sure all that was out. And you know, that sucked. The oil pan in this car is awful, and lining up the transmission and stuff and putting it back in was even worse because we had to drop the motor down, and oh, nothing but headaches. But you know, give you more of a sneak peek. As you can see, the turbo's back on. We had to get a new feed. We had to get an elbow fitting feed so we can run it. So we're running from the actual where the OEM oil pressure sensor is. And then we got the wastegate on. That's a tile or teal, however you say it. POV is currently off because the HKS snap ring on that is terrible. Like, it does not seat at all in there. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that. And we had to reroute the ignition because we did have it back here, but finding a 10.2mm spark plug, because we only needed one, was just a task at hand. Ordered like 3, tried cutting them, fitting them, nope, just didn't want to work. But then, so all we're gonna have to do left really is, I just have to finish bolting up the back end of the transmission, you know, the cross member, whatever you guys want to call it. And then actually have to put the drive shaft back in, which is not too bad. What else? You know, deleted half the vacuum BS, because F that stuff. So we have to, you know, figure out the, you know, where the BOV vac line will go, where the wastegate one will go. Yeah, just where the rest of the vac lines will go in general. We're gonna keep the PCV and all that, but we deleted the canister and the EGR in the back. So, you know, steady progress, day by day. Main thing that we're currently waiting on still to this day is our, well, mine, I don't know why I keep on saying our, but the ECU coming from Australia, that up in I forget where it was exactly, but it was like Surrey down or something like that. It took them a month to receive it because I don't know why. I said they came via a plane from Japan or so, I don't even know. But it was the boys up at Nice-Tune that we sent it to, and then now we're just currently waiting for them. Well, actually, the Australian postage to give it back to us, so God knows how long that's gonna take. It's already been since March 4th, and now it's March 12th, and it still hasn't shipped out from the international center, so I'm assuming probably another month because of the whole, you know, pandemic and whatnot, which is BS, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the steady progress we've been making. You know, still got to put, you know, the interior back in from where I took off the shifter and whatnot, but other than that, you know, vac lines, ordered it down. Well, the beginning of a down pipe, we're gonna weld and customize the rest of it. It's gonna be probably straight piped, just because, why not? If it sounds terrible, cut it off. But then other than that, all we gotta do is button the intake manifold back up, back lines, rewire the new MAF. I got the Z32 MAF, run over here, put the fuel rail back on, just hook everything back up together, you know, button it all up. I mean, now that I've taken this thing apart, what, 10 times, the stupid intake manifold is nothing. So, but yeah, more content soon, more Silvia stuff, more C10 stuff, more everything. We got a couple vehicles that we purchased coming on the way that we're gonna work on, some classics, some newer stuff. You know, it's about to be big. Hopefully, you know, you guys enjoy the content and, you know, subscribe and like. We're out.